welcome to Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. Today we're going to be talking about how to check fuel pressure on a vehicle that does not have a Schrader valve. You'll notice on a lot of the newer vehicles they're doing away with that. The older cars had that little valve usually around the fuel rail area. But today I'm going to show you if you have a car that does not have the Schrader valve and you need to check your fuel pressure, I'm going to show you how you can do that. So let's get started. A few things you're going to need is, first of all, you're going to need a fuel injection pump tester. I picked this one up at Harbor Freight. You can get them fairly inexpensive. What comes in this kit here is you have the components that'll be needed. You've got your gauge, you have the different hoses with different fittings, but this also comes here with this attachment here. It's this barbed attachment, but it's got like three ways. So you can put the actual gauge, gets inserted into the top, and then you can run two different lines coming off of it, so you can connect into the fuel rail and then have another end that's then going out into the fuel line, so that way you can get your reading with that Schrader valve not being present. Normally if you had the Schrader valve, you would just connect one of these hoses, would just screw right onto that valve, right into the gauge, and you'd be good to go. But unfortunately, with them doing away with that, you're going to need this piece here so you can kind of cut into that line and get your pressure test. Another thing you're going to need is buy some of this rubber fuel line hose material that you can get at any auto parts store. I picked this up just for a couple bucks at AutoZone. They sell it by the foot, so that way you have this piece here that you can connect in, and then I have a smaller piece right here that will then connect from one side of this attachment into the actual fuel rail area, so that way you can bridge those two so you can get that reading. So let's go ahead, we're going to go out and attach this to the vehicle so then we can go ahead and check the fuel pressure. On this particular vehicle that we'll be working on, this is a 2005 Dodge Neon SXT. You'll see right here, here's your fuel line coming into the fuel rail. On the 2004, 2005, I believe, is where they changed this. On the 2003 and back, there was a Schrader valve that was at the end of the fuel rail that you could easily tie into. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by taking off this connection here, and then there's another connection right back here for the fuel line as well. So we're going to cap in here, come into our adapter, and then from there we'll have it connecting into here. So let's go ahead and get that set up. Okay, to take this off, you have these two gray little clips. Push them in, you'll hear them click, and then you're going to pull this up slowly. You got to be careful because if there's any fuel in that line, it could spray out. So pull those in, slowly lift that up. And just move that off to the side, because we'll be connecting our hose onto this piece right here. You're going to do the same for this one here. You have the same clips there, so you're going to push them in and then slowly remove this. Okay, here we go. We'll take this whole line out, set it off to the side. Okay, so this is the one end where we're going to connect our line to our gauge, and then the other one is going to be right here on this piece right here. So let's go ahead and get all that connected. So here's how your attachments are going to be. You have your gauge, and then you have your adapter here that will then take the size small enough so that it can be inserted into this attachment. And what I do is I use a little bit of just a little bit of kind of like a plumbing tape or something, just to kind of tighten the connection so it doesn't leak. So then now we can go ahead and take these barbed edges and connect them to the actual lines, and so we can get our reading. Okay, so we have the gauge connected. Now we're going to connect in here. Want to make sure you get it nice and tight and snug. There we go. Perfect. We have this one very tight as well. Push it all the way down, make sure it's a very tight fit. Alright, so we're ready to start it up and get a reading there on the fuel pressure. there's the fuel pressure, which actually is good for the Neon. So as we saw here, we were able to check the fuel pressure, and everything looks good. So there we go. Well, there you have it. That's how you check your fuel pressure if you don't have a Schrader valve. I hope this video helped you out. Please like, subscribe, send any comments, and as always, thank you for your support. We'll see you next time.